Hi guys, this is your boy Emmanuel Ajmaibadu. Go on YouTube and subscribe to Sahara Football. Cheers.
Oh, the Ghana Football Association have come out with the results from the executive committee meeting. An apology has come out and a roadmap to get things back in order, according to them. We're also going to talk about David Oduro, who was part of today's training session for FC Barcelona's first team. David Oduro has been doing amazingly well with the Barcelona Athletic. He has been doing great. And the left back, who many are touting as the next Black Stars left back, could be making more appearances, an actual appearance for the Barca first team. This is the second time he is training with the first team. The first one was when they were freshly signed and all that. And then this one, after playing 3 games with Barca Athletic, he is seen by Coach Hansi Flick as one for the future. He trained with the team today. We'll have snippets from that training session. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it. And after the debacle, after the disaster of not qualifying for the African Cup of Nations for the very first time in 20 years, that's since 2004, the Ghana Football Association obviously went into meeting. Yesterday, they had a meeting, the executive committee. They have dissolved the Black Stars Management Committee entirely, and they have asked Otto to come in and explain why the Black Stars did not qualify and why he should probably be maintained on the 27th of November. That's next week. That is what is going to happen. So we'll find out next week exactly whether the future of Coach Otto is in doubt. Well, his future is in the limbo, but quarters or government who are the ones paying him. Nana Komia, who is a member of the government and a manager of the campaign team for the NPP, he has stated that it's not the time to sack Otto. I have to say, I'm quite surprised by government's position on this one here because many have been sacked for less. But then again, it's the FA who have to also agree with it. The FA don't pay the coach, but they can advise the government on it. So the FA too, like Otto as the one to more or less take us to the next stage. I'm quite sure that there is a clause in his contract that states that if he doesn't meet the key performance indicators, he will not get a payout, as many are fearing that we have to pay out. So that was one of the issues that came up in the EXCO meeting. Some were saying they have not finished paying CK Akono when they sacked him back in September 2021. They have not finished paying Chris Huting himself. They have, however, finished paying Milovan Rajabak. So it's quite unfortunate that they would probably have to pay out, but I'm quite confident that that contract should not have that. If it does, then very poor work from the FA. So basically, the FA apologized publicly for the first time officially for the not qualifying for the African Cup of Nations. They say that it has caused a lot of pain. Again, they acknowledge that and they are sorry for that happening. The best sorry should be probably let the coach go and then hire someone with a pedigree. According to several reports, Otto was the choice of the FA president. He vetoed it. The search committee came out with a current coach of Cameroon who is doing an amazing job. And the FA president wanted Otto. He was adamant on Otto. He vetoed it and got what he wanted. So it falls on his lap, this failure here. It really does fall on his lap. And I find it quite funny when people say that the players are not committing well and we should blame the players, call out the players, we should call out whatever. It's the coach that they have a problem with. As I said yesterday, he's lost the dressing room. It's also Kets or the FA or the ESCO, everyone complicit in hiring the coach. The players can play for the coach. You could be right. They are not committed. They are not being professional. But when the environment is not enabling, if I can sort out what is causing that enabling environment, why not solve that one rather than going for the short term one? really, we have to tell the FA president the truth. He's not making the right decisions. He says he wants the best for Ghana football. He wants to create an environment where everyone will be happy and everyone will be creating wealth for each and everyone or whatever. But then he does quite the opposite. It's unfortunate that those around him aren't able to tell him the truth. And if it gets to that stage in your leadership that no one or people are afraid to tell you the truth, probably you need some introspection, because even before you get that introspection, it will be quite difficult. But basically, the FA are saying also, after the 27th meeting with Otto, on 28th, they will meet stakeholders of Ghana football. Quite interesting, including the media, swag, and everyone at Pram Pram. It's a retreat of sorts to get input on the way forward. Are they saying that they don't hear our inputs on the way forward? Are they saying they don't know what we want? We want the coach moved on and someone with a better pedigree. Otto cannot use the Black Stars to be learning on the job. That's the truth. It was a big mistake in the first place. And this saying is one of my favorites. When you get on the wrong train, don't wait before you get down, because it'll cost more to get back. Get down at the next available stop. We can cut this, cut our losses, and get through it. Some will say that it should finish the cycle of going through AFCON qualifiers and walk. If we had done that, we wouldn't have gone to World Cup 2022. The big manager bounce, the new manager bounce, helped us get into the World Cup in 2022. We let Milovan Rajeva go, got Otto and the Avengers, sort of, with Chris Hughton and co, and then we qualified. We need to be doing that. It's short term, but it got us the results we needed. Clubs do it all the time. Let's not wait till it gets worse. Let's make the hard decisions now. Tough decisions have to be made with the place we find ourselves right now. Oduro David made his appearance in training with a Barcelona first team. A great time for the Ghanaian, who is enjoying life in Spain. He did well with Barca B, the Barca Athletic, and he and Abdulaziz Issa have impressed enough for Hansi Flick to invite Oduro back into the first team training with the Barcelona there. It's great news for him. It's great news for us. It's great news for the Ghana Premier League. Accra Lions are producing amazing talent. They have produced an amazing talent, and he is going out. That means more focus will come in on young talent here, and they will be hopeful that they can get some sort of in, even though they play in the Ghana Premier League. And that is how I end today, talking to you about the reforms. The management committee of the Black Stars dissolved, Coach Otto's future to be determined next week, and a retreat by stakeholders to determine or talk about the future of Ghana football. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything David Oduro trains with Barca B. Enjoy the rest of your evening.